Am I live chat? Hmm. Let me see. Let me check. OBS, man, I haven't done this in such a while, bro. Holy heck. Holy heck. Holy heck. Yo? Am I live chat? Hmm. Let me see. Let me check. OBS, man, I haven't done this in such a while, bro. I guess I am. Let's fucking go. Heck. Holy heck. Holy heck. Let's fucking go. Okay, audio is good. That's the important thing. Considering that last streams, first the couple of first time doing this, I kept on fumbling the thingy, the audio and all the camera quality. Right now it's not laggy. It's tuned in. All right, cool. So wait, how do I fuck? Oh my god, I actually forgot how to operate this thing. How do I even share my screen? Oh shit, yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yo, all right. So okay, so in order for me to go on full camera, I just gotta do that manually, I guess. Okay, let's check that. Let's check this motion. Let's check this motion. Wait, how do I fuck? Oh my god, I actually forgot how to operate this thing. How do I even share my screen? Oh shit, yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yo, we're back, alright, baby. We're back. We're okay, back. So in order for me to go on full camera, I just gotta do that manually. I'm gonna just my own streaming right here. Check that. Let's check this motion. Let's check this motion. Wait, how do I fuck? Oh my god, I actually forgot. Okay, I'm not gonna hear myself talk over myself. All right, cool. What's up, chat? Haven't done this in a while. Haven't been streaming in a very very long while. So this is the agenda of this stream. All right. I just woke up. Not gonna lie, it is it is currently 12:51 p.m. right now. I woke up around 11 a.m. Considering that I slept quite late just now, around 3 a.m. But we're here now. We're here, showing up every day. So here's what we're gonna be doing. From the title of the stream, I wanna be systemizing my SaaS consultancy, which for those of you who are wondering, that's what I've been doing right now. For the last no, to be fair, for ever since the start of January, this is kind of sort of like a new realm, a new business model that I've tapped into. In the majority of 2025, I tried to sell, digital products, info products like fucking courses and templates and Notion, fucking Notion templates and all that. Didn't really do quite well. Especially since I tried to do ads, and then I burned a shit ton of money doing ads because I mean as a beginner then I had no idea what the hell I was doing, but also I really hungry. I just really want to make money and want to make digital product work. Turns out I realized by the end at 2025 that it wasn't the right vehicle. So here I am right now, kind of on this. I wouldn't say a new endeavor because I do have some experience being in the SaaS industry, already working with clients way back, software founders, startups and all that. But this is what we're doing right now. What I'm basically doing is software consultancy where I help to scale SaaS, to help them scale their MRR by fixing their conversion and retention. And I do that by number one, breaking down their whole entire UX, like you see right here. This is one of my videos, by the way. The funnel is relatively simple. How I basically work is, first of all, I map the whole entire onboarding pathway from sign up all the way till the value moment, and beyond that, mapping out the whole entire thing on a Miro board, and then I would be diagnosing what can we change, what can we improve, what can we remove from the product, and I couple that with implementation coaching. And also clients will typically work with me for 3 months, around 3 to 4 months, give or take. And yeah, happy days. The result that I'm comfortable with providing is a 30 to 40% increase of the MRR So yeah, and that is something that I'll get way more deeper into. Um, so this is what I want to be doing. I'm gonna be systemizing the whole entire thing, which is like this in itself is kind of like a blueprint of like the whole entire business. I'm doing a one man operation. This is a one man business. I have no workers or anything, no partners working with me, except for well the clients who are my clients or slash partners. But other than that, I do everything on my own. I do all the marketing, all the sales, all the fulfillment, everything on my own, all the retention and everything. Yeah, fulfillment, everything on all my own. And this is my only priorities right now, being acquisition. Yeah, right now it's really just acquisition. Like this is acquisition, that's acquisition. This is content creation, which is acquisition. This is acquisition. So there's like two forms of acquisition that I do, which is outreach and content creation. Acquisition YouTube content, acquisition on Twitter, acquisition via cold outreach, and this is just the product and the whole entire backend system, which is I won't be getting into this. I'm just gonna be getting into like the acquisition method. But here's the thing: the issue with what I'm doing right here, all these things, it's kind of too messy, man, and it's too much. It's not structured properly. That's one thing I've realized. So I gotta like build a system for me to come back time to time, and so that I can see everything being streamlined, and so that everything is systemized, of the processes, systemized, so that I don't get lost. I had this idea because, I saw this YouTube video of this guy basically building out like an ultimate guide on how to systemize your business. I watched the video.
YouTube, it is a beautiful. So, if you click in the
Like right here. I saw this guy basically been, like creating the blueprint from marketing, sales, to onboarding, to the fulfillment, delivery. And I thought to myself, like, my system, like, it's not really been optimized. And I thought to myself, like, is this actually necessary? Literally before creating this stream, like, I kind of already started a little bit. I was asking myself, is this actually necessary for me to do this system when I know at the back of my head, all I need to do is just create content, create more content, doing more outreach, then happy days, right? But then sometimes there are some days where I find myself being lost, having no sense of direction, and when that happens, I'll procrastinate. And when I procrastinate, of course, I don't get shit done, and I fucking hate that feeling. All right, I hate when I know, okay, a new day has just started. It's time for me to attack the day. I kind of know roughly what I'm supposed to do, but I end up doing jack shit because I didn't plan the day ahead. I didn't, the night before, I didn't plan what I want to do the day, the day moving forward. And I would just be stuck. And the next thing you know, I do jack shit. I don't do anything. And then a week passes. What have you done? How many conversations have you started? How many calls have you gotten? How many deals closed? Zero. Fucking zero. So that's a major problem that I have. And so this system, well, it's designed to prevent that from happening. Like I said, I need some sort of a accountability system for me to come back time to time, so that I don't get lost, and so that I know what I need to get done. And there we go. So this is what I have worked with so far. We got marketing, we got growth, like just like in the YouTube video that I'm copying, I guess. We got a sales blueprint, we got a client onboarding, and then we got the fulfillment, which is, I mean, it's kind of already similar to this, but again, right, the issue with this system that I've built, you can see, is I built it once only for me to never come back to it. But what's the fucking point? It's like mental masturbation, right? Like me thinking here, oh look, I'm being so productive, but I I never look back at it even once. So I feel like having this like more of a condensed compact system. Number one, it's easier to look at because everything's like all closely together. This will actually act as like my compass so that I don't get lost and I know what needs to get done. Right? So that's what we're gonna be doing.
Stripe will open up Stripe.
Where was I right here?
But if you click in the Canva, it'll why. Main is probably building these relationships.
Now this like 1 hour video that he made was like a actual like a blueprint that he created, like a full course, which is well useful for this stream that I'm doing right now. How can I look at chat? Okay, I can't be bothered to sign in right now. Man, kinda thirsty, man. No way, it's already been 11 minutes into the stream. What? That he created, like a full course, which is well useful. Hold on, let me check something. If I were to play some music right here in this stream, Obsidian Song Fields. Can my stream hear it? For this stream that I'm doing right now. Alright, you know what, chat? I'm kinda thirsty. I'm gonna refill my bottle of quick BRB. In the meantime, enjoy this. God damn, I am the man. I feel like the man. Yo, chat, check this out real quick. Check what I got on. Alright, now check this out. Bro, I got like fucking. Look at this Crocs, man. Ooh. Oh shit, bro. Take a look at this, man. Look at this drip, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, so just to give some context, I did a little bit of like dopamine detox. There's this thing, it's called dopamine reset. Oh no, it was like dopamine unloading or something, or whatever Charlie Morgan said, where you basically go the whole entire day, like a 24-hour day, to just reset your dopamine. So like whatever the things that cause dopamine in your life, that spikes dopamine hits in your life, you prevent that. So that could be, listening to music, watching entertainment videos, running, like going on a run, like exercising, like going to the gym, hitting your muscles, doing physical activities, like gooning, like eating food, eating like high stimulating food, like fast food or sugar and chocolate and all that stuff, like watching movies and all that. Basically, the reason why you would want to get rid of all this and just completely cut out from this entirely is so that your dopamine can go to the baseline, so that when your dopamine receptors are just flat, the most boring things for you to do, like the work, the difficult things, actually end up being easy. Like you would actually end up looking forward to do those things because your dopamine receptors are so like on the baseline. You get bored, like you literally get bored of everything that you're doing in that 24 hours, to a point where even the most boring things in the work, like sending emails and all that, actually end up being enjoyable. So you would actually wanna do those hard works because there's nothing else for you to do. So I hope I kind of explained it right. I don't know, like Charlie Munger kind of like explained that well. I mean, that's like his main thing, his main specialist, but really interesting stuff, man. And it does actually work. Where I would just spend yesterday not listening to music, I would just spend like a lot of time like just working, like just being on my desk. I did it because I'm like kind of like skinny and I need to gain more weight. So for me to like go on a 24-hour fast, that's not really optimal for like my the weight of my what BMI. I don't know. Yeah. So dude, like even yes, yeah, like sometimes it does get hard, man. Like you do get some urges of like wanting to like to like stimulate yourself and all. Dude, like even yesterday, like I was so bored, like taking a break from work. I just end up taking like an hour and a half nap because there's literally nothing for me to do, and I'll just wake up, getting straight to my desktop, my laptop, I mean, and I just do more fucking outreach. So yeah, that was effective, real effective. I need to get in that like routine way more, like dopamine reset, and just like being used to like doing the boring stuff. Yeah, it works. It works. So yeah. Well, I guess like I'm kind of mentioning that because me playing this soundtrack, right, is like kind of like the first music that I've like so-called music that I've heard in a long while. Because I don't know, do you even consider this to be music? I don't know, but we're back. We're back to work. I think I'm just gonna stream this whole thing for like an hour because right after this I wanna grab lunch, so I'm gonna head out. And it's already been 1 p.m. Haven't eaten anything yet, so yeah, I feel like 1 hour stream should be good. So let's get to work. This is the first thing. Okay, so just to give you some context, one man service business, right? Live mentioned earlier just now. This is just a one man operation, and my clients are B2B SaaS who are at 10 to 20k MRR. That's like the ideal people I want to work with, around 10 to 20k. It's the sweet spot because the main thing is that they got buying power, they're not broke. That's like the more important thing. Don't work with broke people. All right, making your life more easier, and it requires less fulfillment for to satisfy them. And yeah, the second thing is usually like one thing I realize working and talking to like founders who are at around 20k MRR is they're typically only just like 2 to 3 tweaks away in their product from like a 40 to 50% increase in their SaaS, which is so bizarre. So and because usually they don't even know what problems to solve, which is where I come in, which is why like me coming in is like the perfect, like the perfect combo, I guess. And then so like the channels are, I like the channels for me to like get the clients are like Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, which is like where I'm at. I'm mainly on Twitter and YouTube. Instagram is just like for me to like repurpose my clips, like how Nick setting does it, I guess. And then networks is like, like my network of like the people that I know, which surprisingly this is like doing quite well, man. Doing quite well. It's like removing off the work for me to like do outreach or like creating content. Like I already know people in my circle. So yeah, high level priorities. Okay, let's. Okay, so my high level priorities are. Okay, I guess this is just gonna be like a short illustration of it. I will say outreach on Twitter. Um, Content on YouTube. I would say main um content distribution. The reason why I say that YouTube is like my main content distribution is because I have this sort of like my own system that I kind of created accidentally where I'll be creating a YouTube video, right? And so if I want to repurpose those content, oh well, okay, let me rephrase that. If let's say I want to create some posts on Twitter, what I can do is basically repurpose those ideas of the content from my YouTube video and I turn them into my tweets. And then so same thing with like the content that I put on Instagram. They're basically just like repurposed clips, short form clips of my YouTube video. So at the end of the day, all of my content that I put out on Twitter and Instagram all stem from my YouTube channel. Check this out. Content on Twitter. I don't even have to type. Ain't that cool? Alright, so wait, is this congruent to what I've put out here? So yeah, personalized. Oh yeah, this is also nothing. Yeah, like personalized product feedback outreach, which is like a distribution channel that I discovered, which kind of works well, but it's very draining. This is the process where I would manually find founders who are doing like 10 to 20k MRR, and I would go on the landing page. I would review the landing page, and then I would give them like a personalized feedback to send them on Twitter or whatever social media that they're available. So it's like very personalized, but the issue with that is it's very time consuming. Does it work? Yes, but it's just very time consuming. So these are like my main priorities right here. High level priorities. Alright, cool. Just like my moral compass. Okay, so now let's go with the marketing and this. Is it better for me to? I guess doesn't matter, right? Fuck it, just gonna leave it there.
Takes such a long time, as well as he gets some good results, and he thinks that getting somebody else in there might not be able to get them the equivalent results that he's looking for. So you can see his ideal customer is clinics, restaurants, gyms, $500K to $3 million a year, and free local marketing audit is generally how he gets them. He sends these through Loom, so he will go to a business's social media, he'll make a video on it, he'll create the Loom, and then he will send it through to them, and it will say, hey, here's the videos you should be doing, here's why you should be doing it for your business. Even better, you don't need to do it, pay me, and I will come into your business and do it for you. You can find the same examples of more pillars, including content, then content section, where you can quickly grab a hook, grab a style, which is one of those pillars, get to filming, and then edit it, and that's how he's able to produce roughly 200 videos a month.
Okay. What's the overview of this? Let me just see how.
That seems a little bit low for profile visits. It might have been looking at this.
KPI metrics. Okay, that's an important thing to know. Yeah, I gotta do that. Okay.
I'm thinking that might be website. I think it was portfolio visits. I'll have to go back in. This is another good thing about when you build these, is you just get a complete oversight. Like me spotting that, like, that seems a little bit low for profile visits. It might have been portfolio. When I'm building these, usually what I do, build the entire thing out, then go into a call process where I'll jump on a call, we'll go through all of the details of the business, I have them all written down, they go through and confirm everything, make some final iteration.
I'm beginning to think about it, chat. I don't think this is actually necessary for the current state that I am right now. The reason why I say that is because to build a whole-fledged blueprint, right now I'm just like realizing that after watching that video, is usually building up this whole entire system only, I don't know, like I may be wrong, I may be right, like it really depends on how you look at it. But the way how I look at it right now, I feel like building this blueprint is like way more necessary if like you're already at like more than like 10K per month, and you already have like built-in systems, like proven systems, I guess. Because for me right now, dude, even right now, I don't know even I don't even know if like this client acquisition system is like a proven system. Sure, it worked before, but is it consistent? No. Like the personalized feedback outreach, I don't know if it works or not, like consistently. I don't know my averages. Maybe I'm like still early on into the whole thing, because it is like a new concept that I'm trying out. But yeah, building up this whole system, I don't know if it's, you know, like necessary for me at like this stage I'm at right now. Okay, you know, I'm still gonna like build it out like more of like a simplified version of like compared to like what he's building, because what he's building is like more of like full-fledged.
And then that we want this brand third to change. You can
Okay, let's go back to
and most of
marketing. Okay,
the
core
time
offer.
can this for impact work, creating.
See, look again, like it's just like this. Like I don't even have a lead magnet. Yeah, ideal customer, core offer, lead magnet,
Higher
brand voice. Dude, like I don't even have a lead magnet, but yeah, core offer is UX Mario breakdown plus weekly. Okay, that's not gonna fit. Consultancy. What's the next one? Like brand voice? Yeah, since I don't have a lead man, I'm just gonna skip that part. So here's my brand voice. I'm seeing things from a user's perspective. Okay, so how can I like freeze that in words? Well, first time in a while I'm not using AI, not gonna lie, for the sake of this video, because I just want to marinate in the silence, and I kind of want to think for myself time to time again. You know what? I know what to do. This is my brand voice. My fucking bio. This is my brand voice, alright? Not a diff, and I need to change this, by the way. Like my banner, SaaS consultancy. Okay, like just some sidetrack. When I was creating like my domain, which is called like SaaS Lens, by the way. That's like the name of like my email and my website, which is like work in progress. It's just like hosting is just being a fucking jackass right now. But when I created a domain, I really wanted the domain SaaS consultancy just like that, because that's like the OG, that's like the raw OG domain. But of course it's taken, of course it is. So I just stuck with SaaS Lens, which is SaaS then LENSE, which is SL. So this needs to change, but we can leave it for now. Who 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 gives a fuck? But this is what I want to be focusing on. Alright. That's my brand voice. Seeing things from a user's perspective. Seeing things from a user. Okay, doing this manually is a bit of a pain in the ass. There we go. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Just my brand voice.
Quality fulfillment, so the customers get better. Just his last client.
That's my brand voice, by the way. It's like seeing things from a user's perspective, and yeah, that's like an important thing, because I'm not a technical guy, which is like such an important perspective. People always think that you gotta say things from the technical perspective, but who are you selling to? You're selling to your user, and sometimes your user may not be so technical like your team.
And just increase her due to pull that up. He's on the fence about it. All is be able so you can hey, do it, let's get to work.
Pillars, hooks, okay. Content pillars. This is where we get into the juicy stuff here now, boys. Content. Okay, doing this on Mario is a bit of like a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. So pillars, formats, and I got hooks. What are pillars again? Okay, now is there okay? You see the issue with Miro is if I want to create a table, the table would be like fucking huge, and they would have like this. Like it's not like they will have like the header and all that stuff. It's like it's not like clean. You see, they will have this like hits and all that. Should I just work with this? fuck it, I'm just gonna stick with this. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Okay, so my pillars. What are my pillars? Content. So there's YouTube, right? My main pillar is YouTube, so and everything else just revolves around YouTube. So okay, I got an idea. There's like product funnel breakdowns. Funnel breakdowns. So that's like the first one, and then there's like what do you okay let me let me go to my YouTube channel here. What am I doing? If you to see my videos, there's like, what is this? This is not okay. Fuck it. Last stream was 1 month ago. Cool. So this is like, well, like the overview, like my biography, I guess, of my YouTube channel. There's, you see like kind of like two sort of like contents that I do. They're all like whiteboard breakdown videos. This one you see here is like a product breakdown of Whisper Flow. And all of these are like, what do you call those videos again? Like framework framework breakdowns, or like some shit like that. Okay, I guess you can call that framework breakdowns. Framework breakdowns. And yeah, they're either all framework breakdowns or like product breakdowns. That's it, I guess. I guess that's pretty much it, to keep it simple.
And building these relationships takes such a long time, as well as he gets some good results, and he thinks that getting somebody else in there might not be able to get them the equivalent results that he's either better, you don't need to do it, pay me.
I guess for the framework breakdowns are Miro boards, so talking heads. I'm hungry, man. Guess that's pretty much it, really. The hooks are like this is how like the typical hooks like fuck it, this is how Miro made $82 million in annual recurring revenue by doing this simple thing. Okay.
And I will come into your business and do it for you. Obviously, you can see his brand, voice.
I guess when it comes to like framework breakdowns, usually the hook I would go for are, you know, to break contrarian beliefs, like break common beliefs that people have. Contrarian beliefs. Really? Is that how I do it? Really? Hold on, chat.
Single new user. Let's talk about how you can add an extra 10k.
So let's talk about how you can add an extra. Okay, and then what about this?
Fuck it, this is how I build a 50k MRR.
Okay, so usually I would just like break a contrarian belief, or I would just like copy whatever the YouTube title says, I guess. Repeat back what the title says.
Is it's expert, but it's also kind of more of like a grindy, gritty, I'm gonna do this for your business, here's how we're gonna do it, let's get to work. Lots of fulfillment. He says that he speaks with his customers on almost a daily basis. So obviously,
Oh, I wasn't charging my phone. Fuck me. God damn it. Oh, yay. Fucking stupid, man. I wasn't charging my phone this whole entire time.
you can tell that he has the hustle that it takes. These are the main content pillars that he films for them, and this is where he builds a lot of his content styles off of. So he will go in. to
The key idea is to keep simple stupid.
behind the scenes, and he'll show behind the scenes of the restaurant, behind the scenes of the gym, behind the scenes of a dental clinic, any of that, and then from that he can show consistency behind the scenes of everything, and he'll go through those main engineers of getting light on over that with the exactly because
Okay, the weekly content plan, that one should be simple. Because I don't really have a weekly content plan. I don't know if that's like a thing that I need. Maybe not. But oh, for fuck's sake, bro! I accidentally closed the fucking page. Oh my balls. Weekly content plan. Two YouTube videos per week. But that's the thing though, like I don't really count the days, you know. Like I actually don't know what specific days to post. I just know that I just gotta create 2 YouTube videos per week. As long as I just see that KPI of 2 YouTube videos per week, doesn't matter the day, then it's happy. And it's kind of like a okay, let me just add that. How do I say this? Like a switch between bi-weekly switch between product funnel breakdowns and framework breakdowns. Does it make sense? So which means that let's say in 1 week I'm creating so let's say like in 1 week I'll be creating like a product funnel breakdown, and then couple days after that in the same week I'll be switching to the framework offer breakdown. Does it make sense? It does, but I feel like the phrasing isn't. So then daily. Oops. %80 is short form, and then 20% is long form. Reason being is because short form posts would be getting the attention of people, and then the 20% posts which are more educational, yeah, I should actually put that. So long form are more like educational, like you like breakdowns, steps, how to. They'll be like how to's and all that. Other like short form are like kind of like controversial, like rage bait sometimes. Breaking common beliefs. So that's like the type of content. And then on Instagram, which is, to be fair, like I got small hopes for Instagram, man. Like Instagram ain't really doing that much. Oh, also like not doing that much, but I feel like I'm just like prioritizing YouTube and Twitter way more than Instagram. But I'm just doing it because it's like, why the fuck not? You know, I've already created content on YouTube. It's not hard. Yeah, it's not difficult for me to just like repurpose of the content that I put it on YouTube. Any clips from the recent YouTube videos? That's it. Yeah, then that's like the like the weekly content plan, which is weekly, daily, whatever you call it. All right. Okay, solid, man, solid. By the way, just to clarify that all of the things that I mentioned here, they are bound to change. All right, doesn't necessarily mean like all of these are fixed. Of course, they have to change, right? That's like the purpose of like doing business and all that. It's like you innovate, you change, you fucking calibrate. You just improvise.
They just don't want their brand to be seen in that light. They want it to be perceived as extremely high value, extremely luxurious. They really don't want that much behind the scenes. They want it to be all fit, polished, done, all the videos to look a certain way. So a lot of this stuff does depend on the clients, and that's kind of why these pillars, they vary a little bit. Can be like when that steel bread is absolutely not the best way to do it. I know some people like doing different work.
Lead generation falls into two categories, which is we got outbound. Okay, let's do inbound first. Inbound. Wait, what's inbound? Wait, how am I doing my inbound again? Chat. Okay, okay. So inbounds are like your Instagram, your Twitter. Okay, cool. Okay, so well, the main inbound channel is always gonna be YouTube. Viewers to go down to the VSL link and book a meeting there. Yeah, that makes sense, ain't it? So Twitter is profile visits, then straight to DM, or YouTube channel link, which is that link will of course go to like my YouTube channel, of course. And the same thing for like Instagram, I guess. Oh, but okay, I'm just gonna put Instagram, right? Even though I got like no faith in Instagram. But it's just worth experimenting. Profile visits straight to DM or YouTube channel link. So you would discover that Twitter and Instagram go straight to my YouTube channel.
Every single day, they find a little.
Oh yeah, of course. Then how can I forget about like my network circle? Outreach to people who kind of already know you and what you do. Outreach to and then that is my inbound lead. Now moving on to my outbound. Outbound is less because like I literally just do like Twitter DMs. Okay, to be fair, like hold on.
A little bit more interesting, but for
This guy's only doing 120 DMs per month. Interesting. Only 120 DMs per month, which is like, dude, like that's like 120 divided by like 30. That's like 4 DMs per day. Huh. Interesting. Speaking about DMs, the tool that I'm using, which is like a automation DM tool called Drippy, are being fucking cunts because they're like removing this like credit feature that reduces the amount of messages that you need to send, which is whatever. I'm not gonna get deep into it. I guess like typically I'll be like doing like okay, not okay. I'll just like 1,000 for now. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't include this yet because I'm currently not doing it right now. So yeah, but we're not including that. Personalized. Fuck, what's it called? What's it? Okay, personalized product feedback outreach. I would say okay. Currently, right now. I'm only doing like 100 DMs per day, which may not seem a lot, right? May not seem like a lot, but understand. Wait. Understand that these are personalized messages that only requires like 10%. Okay, let's like do the math, like 100 times like not even that, even like 5%. Yeah, I kind of just need like 5% like booking rate, which is like 5 people. Dude, if I get like 5 people, like just by messaging 100 people, that's like really good. And again, these are like personalized messages, so like I really just need like a handful of people to get on a booking call with me in order for me to close them. Although I do want to get to like 200 and all that goodness stuff, but right now, just start small.
For me, there's just no efficiency in that. I am.
That's a dude. Like I feel like that's like my only outbound strategy here. I mean, like the only outbound thing that I'm doing is it's just that. Ooh, okay. Now I feel like this is where it gets interesting now. Like creating all this, because it actually makes you reflect on like what are you doing and all that. Interesting. Interesting. Now question is that enough? So like 100, that's like literally like. Okay, yesterday I sent like around like 7 DMs yesterday, 7 personalized outreach. Which doesn't seem like a lot. I feel like I definitely like input that more. So let's say I'll do like 10 per day every single day. That's like 300. Also, a way for me to like qualify and find those leads is like another problem. Okay, but I can work around that.
I'm also.
Oh shit. You know what I'm not doing? Are okay, one thing I'm not doing is like reaching out to people who engage with my posts. Yeah, I'm not reaching out people who are engaging with my posts. Like if they were to like comment or like my posts. And I feel I'm missing something on the table here. And I can easily just automate that on Twitter.
I feel like that's the best way to do it. I know some people like doing different work every single day.
That's good. This is something that I'm not leveraging on. Is to reply, is to DM to those who like or who like or comment on my post.
Find it a little bit more interesting, but for me, there's just no efficiency in that. I am also a demon in here. I absolutely.
And of course we gotta have like follow-up sequence to the network circle, to those who I've already reached out to. So okay, there we go. That's the lead generation right there.
Because the tech stack stuff is really just dropping it all in. Okay, so my weekly screen time, should we just go through the weeks? Weekly screen time 1. This is.
Let's check my weekly screen time. So what the hell? Okay, so just today in itself. So just today, and bear in mind it's almost only just like 2 p.m. and just now like today is the 5th of April, and just now I slept at around like 3 a.m. plus. It's already been 2 p.m. My screen time is at 6 hours 34 minutes. Look, 5th of April. What the hell? And it says like my average screen time is 15. Okay, I mean 15 hours 45 minutes. And bear in mind, this is like including like my screen time on this laptop. So it's like combined with my phone and this laptop. And you can see like that's like the browser that I use. Added YouTube, added Twitter, added Instagram. Fucking I spent 3 hours. Oh, but this is like weekly. No, but like is that like, oh, that's not total screen time. So fuck, dude. Yesterday I spent 3 hours. Oh, okay, that's not good. I spent 3 hours on Instagram. That's not good. That's not good. Gotta reduce that. It should be at most 1 hour on Instagram. At most. Fuck Instagram, right? I should only be using Instagram to like just create. Look, this guy okay, so like my screen time is like kind of like similar to this guy. Because he's got like 15 hours 50 minutes. Mine was 15:45.
4 weeks ago. 16 hours a day. Oh, that's this week. Last week, almost 17 hours a day. The week before, 15 hours a day. And the week before. Anytime, a lot of the people.
Okay, so my tech stack, tech stack should be simple. Just tech stack. So check this out. It is. Let me make this big. Of course, Miro. With tech stack like included like the software that I use, GP, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. What else? So like over here. Or this thing, Choppity, which is like, so this is the tool I use to repurpose my clips, but bro, like I have still yet to find like a good clipping software, because the issue with this is sometimes if I want to edit the clips, the audio isn't there, which is so fucking retarded. And then the issue with Opus is they don't have an option for it to not have captions. And usually the captions they have are like fucking like Mr. Beast sort of captions, but the sort of captions I want are just like very simple like this. Fucking Mr. Beast sort of caption. So choppity, chippity chop. Miro, Twitter. I just like Canva to like create my thumbnail. I did that CapCut sometimes. Oh yes, Screen Studio. How can I forget about that? Like perhaps the most important, not the most important, but one of the most important software that I use for screen recording. Except for OBS, because I only use OBS for like doing live streams. You know, I'm gonna put OBS in. That's right, I only use OBS to do live streams, but anything other than that, I'll just use Screen Studio. So that is my tech stack. No, I cannot be bothered to use to add the
People like on the phone with, I'm like, how many hours do you work a day? They're like 12, but they're like, I could probably do the work that I'm doing in 4 hours. I just don't know what to work on, and I don't know how to just put my head down and get through all of the work. And that's why they're building blueprints like this. They want to know what they need to do every single day. They want to walk in, sit at their desk.
What's feedback loops? Shit, man, I don't have a feedback loop. Okay, this made me realize that I'm kind of like missing a lot of things from my own business here. feedback loops. How do I structure my feedback loops? I guess is to check for shit, man. Fuck. I guess is to like check my replies and all that. Check for responses. I even shower, man. If that's not obvious to you. Okay, like, would you agree? Type one in the one chat. What? Is there anyone watching my stream? Do you think showering is a waste of time? Let me know. To like check my replies. Oh, there's no one watching my stream. Wow, that's so sad. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. Ooh, see now I know my timing because the last time I did a stream, it was like around evening period, like around like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., then so on. I feel like right now maybe too early for people to tune in. And it is a Sunday after all, so you know, who the fuck will be watching some guy building his business funnel? Check reply rates to the DM on Twitter. What? Whatever.
Task today, content. Okay, grab a...
Outbound DM response. Okay, so that's what it's called. Okay, wait, okay. That's what I need. Okay, outbound response rate tracking. What else? Monthly YouTube video analysis, performance tracking. That is something that I'm not doing. Yeah, that is something I'm not doing. So here's the thing where you repurpose top performing reels into TikToks. Monthly Twitter post performance tracking. That's also something I'm not doing, by the way. Feedback loops. Okay, so I gotta do that like monthly or some shit. Okay. Okay. All right.
Grab a type video, let's do and everything like that number into 12 DMs and 30 DMs. And for him to close you, but I two audit requests are 200 views.
Alright, chat. Okay, so like all these are like very simple. I can just like do this on my own off camera. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to end the stream right now. It's already 1 hour 15 minutes. Calm. Oops. Kind of just like slouched in. So I've just built the marketing growth blueprint all the way till the feedback loops. Then the next thing should be distribution, and then I'm going out for lunch. All right, I want to eat. There's no food at home. I'm currently home alone, so I'm going to go out. And no, I'm not going to cook because I can't be bothered. Distribution. Right after distribution, there's what's after distribution? KPI metrics. Content engagement. Okay. KPI metrics. Okay, I guess then we'll leave it to that. All right, chat. I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna stream, but that's it.